Enter here and drift through the hallways of learning and imagination, where the unreal is real and the normal is not.
Yeah, it's nice. I now know quite a few of the freshmen that are coming in from middle school. I also know a few more of the players that are coming in, more so than last year. That was just a handful of open gyms. This year we've started actually in March. We've been running a 4-person workout, coach included, since March. And we've run it all summer long. I've had every single Monday and Wednesday scheduled, each hour filled. So we are gaining a lot of strength. I'm excited for JB Starkey to come in and be our new strength and conditioning coach. He's starting a whole new workout specific for volleyball. My girls come in Thursdays to KVCC scrimmage, and all they can say is, I'm so sore from my workout. I mean, they're different muscles that they're using, and it's making a big difference. It's getting a little bit easier. I think last year I was very hesitant on kind of how I wanted to set up the program. It was a good feel-out year. Now I'm becoming a little bit more demanding on what I want and how I want my program run. I had a nice long talk with senior Cam Hamlin about her leadership role on the team. Another senior, Lexi Mazzoni, as well as Chloe Leroy, and then Harmony Groves too, are 4 that I can see coming back as seniors this year that we've seen throughout the summer, and telling them this is the leadership that I want. We have Brianna Wheeler and Hannah Bronstetter, who are both juniors, 3 years on varsity. They're looking for a big season this year. They want to come back this year and really come together as a team. They've been great leaders. They've been in contact with me since January. When are we lifting? When are we working out? When can we get in the gym? It's exciting to see that. And we've got a plethora of sophomores that have come in for camp. They've come in for a 4-man workout. They're coming in for open gym. I'm excited to see it because they're 5'11" and taller, so maybe not this year, but definitely next year we'll have a very tall and strong front line. Everything's kind of left up to be determined. I don't know what juniors and seniors are going to kind of come out from summer vacation and be ready to try out. I will tell you that the sophomore class that's coming up is very strong. We have a lot of great players in there. It's a toss-up. It's hard to say, do I start a young team and have a bunch of sophomores and a good group of sophomores and pull them together? Do I use my veterans that I have and then work on rebuilding in a couple years? Looking at where their playing ability is, we've brought them to KVCC, which is a varsity scrimmage, the last 2 Thursdays, and we have 2 more to go. And the look on some of the sophomore and freshman faces are, wow, this is fast. And that's great for them. It's a great learning experience. We actually were at Western Michigan University just this past weekend, and we had 4 sophomores with us, and they did an incredible job trying to keep up with the game. They knew that they were a little bit behind, but they weren't discouraged by it. And that's what I want to see with Sturgis. That's where I want this volleyball program going. A level of frustration that puts them in a position where they say, I can do this. I can get better at this. I haven't failed. I can do this. So we're getting there. My expectations is to find a little bit more grit that we have. I think the girls last year were still pretty hesitant from previous years because some of them were brought up quite young and they were quite timid as it was. They are now having a chance to really spread their wings, and they're getting a chance to have that leadership position and define what kind of team they want. So looking at it from last year to this year, I'm expecting to have more of those great moments that we're coming together more as a team. There's a lot more camaraderie this year so far, even just in the summertime. Our older girls, when I say our veterans, usually are juniors and seniors, that are really pushing for those sophomore and freshmen to come in, and they are working with them. They want to start setting a legacy right now. Hannah Bronstetter is coming back, who's an incredible middle. She was playing in the off-season with DFFO in Kalamazoo. Cam Hamlin as well, and Brianna Wheeler all played for DFFO. So we've got a strong front line coming back. Our defense is still kind of yet to be seen. I mean, Harmony Groves last year, she was an incredible DS for us. she's an all-around athlete that can just pick up anything, and she can do everything. So defensively, having her in the back row with a couple of others that I have in mind, that I've seen in their skills, we could be a pretty tight defensive team. My hope is the biggest area to improve on is to run a very tight serve receive right off the bat. I want to be one of the best serve receive teams in the area and move on from there.